Hey guys, in this tutorial we're going to be making a custom GitHub profile README file, and our default GitHub looks like this, and we're going to make it look something like that. So a few things we're going to need. I'm going to use this extension, which is called Markdown Preview Enhanced, and you can use this to preview your Markdown in your VS Code. So you can install that. And then I already opened my folder, there's nothing inside of it yet. And if we scroll down here, it's gonna give you a shortcuts, how you can open preview. So it's gonna be Control K for Windows, and then once you hit that, it's gonna ask you for another key, and then you're gonna press V, and it's Command K V on Mac. So just remember this shortcut, Control key. And then if we go back to our folder, we're gonna create a folder that's gonna be called image. And under that folder, we wanna create a file that's gonna be called readme.md. So let's just put that outside of our image here. So it should be outside of the folder. And then I wanna go to Pixabay. You guys can use anything you like. To get some free pictures we can use. And I'll search here for code, as you can see. And this is the picture I'm gonna be using. So let's download this one. So let's select our file here, and let's see, desktop, we call it GitHub profile, image, and then here we can add a name. So we're just gonna call it code background or code BG. And the thing we're gonna be needing for this picture is we wanna resize it as well, so we can match this style we have. You guys can make this as you like, but this picture here, so let's select it, we can find it here. And all the websites we're gonna be using are gonna be linked in the description. This is image resizer. Unselect this, and then we can set the width and height here. I'm gonna make mine 1080 by 360. And also unselect the fill color, click resize image, download image, and then we're just gonna click on this so it has the same name, and once we click save, we're gonna replace them. So that's our image done. You can close pixels. Then let's go back to our code. And for all the Markdown documentation you guys need, this is the link I'm using, so I'm gonna be linking that in the description as well. If you wanna see how to add links, code, images, other stuff like that. And then let's go to our README. The first thing we're gonna have is I wanna make all the links here. So we're gonna use something that's gonna allow us to not have links here and make them next to each other. So here, the first thing I'm gonna be adding is our website. You guys can use whatever. I'm gonna have website, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, and LinkedIn. And then here you want to add your links. So let me go get mine. So we're going to refer to this. So it's just a website here, YouTube, Twitter. So we don't need to paste links here, but we're going to have our icons and text. So the first thing I'm going to do here is I want to link this image that we see. But before we do that, let's just open this with preview. So Control K, and then here at the bottom is gonna say what we pressed, and waiting for the second key. Then you need to hit V. Try that again. Then we can see our preview here. And if we add something for a heading tag, you can see that changed. So let's go back and let's make this a bit bigger so you guys can see. So the first thing is adding a background and alt text. So you can see how that's gonna look like. Then under that, I'm just gonna paste some text I have made. just a normal text, nothing much. And then under that, I want to add a code block. So you can add a code block by doing template literals, 2 of them, like this, and ending. And inside of that, we can write some code. This is what I'm gonna have. Then here, I want to add some languages, frameworks. And we can use a star here to get the bullet point. And then here at the bottom, I'm gonna have some heading that's gonna say let's connect. And then here I'm gonna be adding links. So for example, I'm gonna be adding icons as well. I'm not sure what the shortcut is for Mac, but on Windows is Windows key and then semicolon. So I'm gonna write that down so you guys can see. So that's gonna be a shortcut to get the icons. So we can search for PC, that's gonna be our first icon. We can make some space, we're gonna type website here. And then this is gonna be the link. We can add a slash here. The next one is gonna be YouTube. So let's do Windows key again and semicolon. I'm gonna search for a video here. Then whatever you guys prefer, let's say we get this one. And then we're gonna do the same thing as we did here, but this is gonna be YouTube. So 2 of these, array brackets. Then after we finish that, the next thing is Twitter. So let's search for a bird. Let's take this one. Then we're gonna do the same thing, array brackets twice, and then type Twitter. And also let me make this bigger so you guys can see it. So Twitter here, then we're gonna have a slash, and then we're gonna have Instagram. So let's search for like a photo. And lastly, I'm gonna have LinkedIn. So I'm gonna search, or let me see, like person. So search for man instead, and then we can get these. So I'm gonna be using this one, or this one, doesn't really matter. And then here we're gonna have LinkedIn. So it's gonna look something like this, and these are gonna be, so instead of pasting the links to all of these, we made it here, so we can use this. So it says website here, we can use that here as a link instead of, because this is gonna be large. For example, if we copied YouTube here, like that, and we have a lot of links, so it could be messy. So this is probably the better way of doing it. But it would work the same way. And the last thing you need to change, this might work for you, it didn't work for me, so the actual image here, you need to link your GitHub repo for that. So we didn't make one yet. So we're gonna go to GitHub. Here, we're gonna go to repositories. New, the repo has to have the exact same name as your username. And then once we type that, it's gonna say you found a secret. And you can use to add README to your GitHub profile, make sure it's public and initialize it with a README to get started. So you could initialize this with README and do it here, but since we're making it ourselves, we're not gonna check this. Also, you can add some description if you guys want, but make sure this is public. At least that's what it says here. Make sure it's public. Then we're gonna create a repo. And then this is what we need. So these 2 lines to push it to GitHub. So before we do that, let's go to our GitHub here. So let's open it again. Go to repositories and click the one we made. And we're gonna copy this link here. So we're gonna replace our image with that link. And then it's gonna be /blob /master / that image folder we have. And then the image name. So if you have a folder that's image and a picture that's code background, this is how it's gonna look once you push it to GitHub. If you don't have an image, you can just remove this image folder. Or if you have a different name for the picture, just change this to whatever it might be. No, so that is not gonna work here. You're not gonna be able to preview it since it's gonna be on GitHub once you push it. But everything else is fixed right now. So here we can do git init first. Git add dot, that's gonna add everything. You can do git commit m my profile or whatever message you wanna push. Then we go back to this page. So we're gonna need these last 2 lines. So let's copy this git remote add origin. Paste that in. And then lastly, we're gonna have git push u origin master. Enter, let's push that. So now once that's done, we can go to our page here, or just click on H3H394. Let's go to default GitHub page, and this is what we have. So we have some description here, we have an image, we have name and age as a code, we have languages and frameworks here and a list, and then we have let's connect and all the links right here. So if we click these, it goes to these pages I have. So this is my portfolio, my YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, and LinkedIn. I'll probably be adding more stuff like Discord. And if you guys want to join our Discord, it's going to be linked in the description. I always post tutorials there. And we have some resources. If you want to get some help on your projects, if you want to share your projects, you can do it there. All the links for my social media is going to be in the description. And that's going to be it for this one, guys. This is how you can make a custom profile page on GitHub, and I think it looks pretty cool. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.